So let's begin our discussion this evening talking a little bit about the budget, and sort of global questions of where we might be going with the surplus and how that's going to get used. We recognize, or I recognize anyway, that perhaps we don't have all the information on the table yet, but let's start with where we are right now. Let me start with you, Representative Anderson. Where do you see us going with the budget? What priorities do you see that you'd like to see followed? And let's go around the table and see where everybody's at.
Sure. Well, we have a good problem on our hand in the fact that we have a budget surplus. That surplus increased from the December forecast by another $250 million. So we're talking at over $1.6 billion in a budget surplus overall. And for Minnesota, that means that we can look at priorities like tax relief for Minnesotans. I think that's a key issue, as well as a good transportation program that will help get our roads and bridges fixed. And then for me, in the area that I represent, schools are very important. So if we can hit those three big things, I think that we will have a success at the legislature.
Representative Mahoney?
I suspect there'll be a significant tax proposal coming forth. I don't know how much money that will leave for anything else, whether it's schools or roads, or in my case, the ag world is in serious trouble right now. They've got low commodity prices, high prices for their fertilizer and their equipment and their fuels. It'll be difficult, and I would love to see us help the farmers out in greater Minnesota move beyond this. My other area that I've spent a lot of time in is economic development. And anything you do in economic development, it's like the python trying to swallow the pig. It takes a long time to get to see the results. It's a couple years, and we have been in an 8-year, 9-year economic upswing. So we are closer to the next recession. So this should be the time that we should be putting into place programs that help, whether it's small towns, mid-sized towns, or the metro area. What's the thing we're going to need in 2 years? And that's a $150 million kind of push. We have sustained recessions before. We've done well with them. We haven't been hurt as badly as the rest of the country. I think the next one might hit us a little harder than we think.
Senator Martin?
I am concerned about a lot of factors we won't know about yet, not just what's going to happen with the economy. And you're right. I mean, after this many years of non-recession, the economy, we're going to get one soon, maybe. But I think on top of that, the thing that bothers me is the concern about what happens in Washington, where things are happening very quickly, what the results of them will be. And I'll just mention, because I do serve on Health and Human Services Committee, that the medical assistance, the Medicaid funding, if the changes that have been proposed in the last week or so happen, that could have $1 billion plus hit on the state. We could say, well, we're not going to take care of that, but I hear most of colleagues of both parties saying for nursing homes, they need more funding. For a lot of things like that, the most expensive things need more funding. And so if we have $1 billion or more of federal pullbacks, how are we going to respond to that? And I'm concerned how fast this thing happens. I saw a tax proposal, but I haven't heard much of the details of it yet. So maybe somebody knows more about what's in. I haven't seen the details yet. But we have so far this year, just on the 5% of the individual insurance market, we've spent in the Senate, I think the House is a little less, but we've spent $900 million for what I'd call a temporary fix to 5%, 4% of the insurance market. And at that rate, you very quickly burn through the entire budget surplus. And I'm worried that if we're not ready, what happened 15 years ago happens. The state, well, we cut taxes, we did some other things, and then the recession hit, and all of a sudden we spent a decade in debt. And I don't think that's good policy for us, and I don't think either party should want that. And I think we should be working the best we can to preserve that, to preserve our surplus, to preserve the backup money we have, the reserve for bad times.
Senator Osborne?
Well, I think the message that I took from the November elections was that the electorate in Minnesota and maybe across the nation is tired of business as usual, and what they're looking for is to shake things up. And I'm not saying we spend it all in one location. I think there's a balanced approach, but I think it needs to be centric on the voters and what the voters are wanting. And one of them is they need some tax reduction. And what that form is can vary. It can be Social Security exemption. It can be lowering of commercial and industrial property taxes. There's a lot of different proposals out there, and I think we're going to start seeing that. Also, people are demanding that we invest in transportation in roads and bridges, particularly in the outstate area. When you talk about farmers, one of their major concerns is how do I get my product to market when I can't drive on the roads? So I think you're going to see a significant investment in roads and bridges. And then the last component, of course, is education, because we do have a responsibility to our students, but it needs to be all in a balanced approach where we can have what we need to get this Minnesota through the next 2 years and beyond. And really, when you look at a $1.6 billion surplus, that's an indicator that we're collecting more revenue than we really should. So there has to be a significant amount of tax relief, and that could take many forms. I'm looking forward to seeing those budget targets come out tomorrow. At least in the Senate, I believe the budget targets hit tomorrow on Friday.
Budget targets in the House, when does that happen?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's above my pay grade.
All right, very good.